We've got a fun event coming up this weekend. A little jealous of Jason. Grandview Lodge and Nisswa are hosting Distilled.
Yeah, it's a chance for people to enjoy a combination of Minnesota-made spirits along with some artisan meats and delicious food. We've got it all. We've got spirits, we've got wine, we've got all sorts of stuff going on. We have Executive Chef Michael Manders and Christine Iannelli from Grandview Lodge and Dan Oskey from Tattersall Distilling here in Minneapolis. So thank you guys all for coming in. We've got tons of demos for you guys right now, so you can, which is part of the fun of what goes on at Distilled, right?
It is, Jason. We kick off the weekend with a spirits dinner on Friday night. It's a 5-course plated dinner prepared by Mike Manders, and the cocktails prepared by Dan from Tattersall's. So then Saturday afternoon, we start with a keynote speech from you and Mike. Mike
Augustinak, of course. Mike, who I believe is the only TV reporter in the country who does a weekly story on spirits.
Yeah, I believe that's so true.
Yeah.
What is it about spirits, Dan, that you think can still pair well with meals? Because I think a lot of times we go straight to the glass of wine.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot you can do with like rum, for example, is such a varied category on its own. So I mean, rum, I would pair that, more maybe barbecue. Gin, you can go with a lighter dish. The drink that we're going to do first is kind of a play off of a gin drink called a French 75.
Is that what you're going to do right now for us?
Yeah. This is going to be a, but using our grapefruit liqueur, which is a 80 proof grapefruit liqueur called the Grapefruit Crema, and then a little bit of honey as a sweetener, and then lemon juice, and we'll top that with some bubbly, and that's how we're gonna start the dinner off, actually.
Part of the fun of this whole weekend is that you have all these craft distillers from around Minnesota, and Dan, you see it for sure. Like, there's been tremendous growth. You guys have been open for what, 2 years now?
Almost 2 years, yeah.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years.
And it's always busy in there.
And how many are there now in Minnesota?
I think we're about 16 or so.
Wow. Crazy.
All right, well, you make that.
So just to tell you a little bit more about the rest of the day, how it goes for the weekend. Dan did a class last year, but some of the distillers are doing various classes that the guests can choose from. And then the highlight of the weekend is the grand tasting. And that's in the evening, and all the distillers will be sampling their cocktails and their products, and Mike will have food stations throughout the room, so lots of food and lots of fun.
This is some of the food, right, Mike?
That is correct. This is a dish that will be featured at the grand tasting. Part of the reason that I paired this today was because of the grapefruit liqueur. We have the citrus in here also.
Oh yeah,
look at that. We're featuring a couple of great Minnesota ingredients. I have some Wild Acre smoked chicken, which is actually grown about 18 miles from the resort. We work with Pat Ebnet. He does a great job with turkeys, ducks, and such. And then we are featuring our Minnesota wild rice.
Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. So one of the problems that people find with wild rice is many times it's not cooked properly.
Yeah.
And it's either overcooked or undercooked. So one of the keys when you're making wild rice, this is a simple boil method, and you put a cup of wild rice with 4 cups of water, a little salt, let it come to a simmer and cook it. It takes about 40 minutes. What you want to watch for is the kernels just to start to open. When you have about 25%
That's
of the
when
kernels,
you're good to go.
then you're good to go.
Is it fun for you as a chef to work with distillers to pair meals? Because I'm sure that's something, again, wine is a little more typical.
It is, and it's something that's really enlightened me. You don't realize how, much like beer, people don't realize what can be paired.
Well, you can still get tickets. Distilled is Friday through Sunday at Grandview. You can get a ticket for the whole weekend, or you can also, can you just get a day pass for the classes on Saturday?
Get a ticket at the door.
And the grand tasting. So you can do it at the door. All the recipes are online at WCCO.com/links. And while Kylie does the weather, we'll finish this up. I may do a little sampling, just a little quality.
This is good.
There we go.
And some testing, for Saturday night.
That's
You've got to be ready to go
for your speech.
I get it.